so whack. Thinking they can backstab, make 'em feel the pain like I'm in. Hit it, I'm living, I'm ripping out the page. They've been asking what a rap said. I don't need the bread, I'ma give it to the fan. Get the job done like Task Rabbit. On the gas, I cannot find the passion. On my cash out per date, looking at coins like, what am I doing? Like, where do I go? Man, I really gotta get the right. You really gotta come to my shows when it is open. Rock the Chanel, like my name Frank Ocean. I dress well, you on that beat low. I'm paying all the bills though. Money being multiplying like an. Do I really need a crib on the hills though? It's probably gonna be good for my mental. I pop out, man, I was a dropout. Whip louder than the rappers argue when on Clubhouse. I'ma throw their hands whenever I go on a run out. Wanna start but don't know when to do it like I'm Bow Wow. Stop the hate, just walk away. They gon' make it home and see the kids. I'm awake and I ain't ducking now. Peace and quiet, running out of style. Mom calling up like stay home. The sessions that you got, tell them you can't make the drive. They spraying on a bad day, saw that quote. I don't know if I got 911 to die. This shit made me cry. Man, it ain't civilized. I ain't born to die. I need to stay a while.
From Minute Maid Park in Houston, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Lance McCullers Jr.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind of the pitch. Hard hit right side. In time to Gurriel. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Late swing fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And the next pitch is way outside. McCullers winds, fires. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. McCullers a move to first. Bichette a dive back in. Bichette off of first with 2 away. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Right-hander kick steals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Next offering way off the plate.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
McCullers over to first, and he's back in easily. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. In there for strike 1. And here it comes. First and second, 2 down. Chop back up the middle. Save! And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Inside, just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side. Gurriel takes it to the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So the Blue Jays strand 3. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, and on the mound today, Jose Barrios.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Swing and a line drive caught. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. That one pulled foul. The pitch. That one misses. 1-2 the count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a ball evens the count. Now all even up. That's out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and he just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one drilled left field. And out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Houston, leading off, George Springer. McCullers back to work. And misses inside.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The wind and the pitch. In the air to left center. McCormick puts it away, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Scott, when you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 3. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. McCormick racing over to make the catch. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Jansen to hit. First pitch, not close.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to short. Diaz handles. Fires to first on the run. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. And the right-hander back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And now it's even up.
Playing 2-2.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground out to short. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and deals.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch misses outside. And a count 2-1. And the righty deals. And that's a strike. Gurriel gets a piece. Next pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Out to short. Bichette picks it up to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Aledmus Diaz now. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. To the right side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's going to be Chas McCormick.
One ball, no strike.
And a 1-0. That one out to right. Hernandez ranging back. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags from third. He'll score in the sac fly. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Corey Lee. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Line to left. Can't field it cleanly.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
First and second, 2 down. And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. That one lifted to left. Gurriel under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. And here is Santiago Espinal. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Line drive, knocks it down. To Diaz for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, I guess we could chalk that one up to great teamwork. It wasn't pretty by any means, but helping your teammate out like that and then knowing he had time to go to second. Keep a runner out of scoring position. Very heads-up play right there. Now, we couldn't hear it with all the noise in this ballpark, but I'm sure there was some good communication right there, some body language. These guys got it done.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. And the 0-2. That one missing inside. At the belt and fires. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really protecting with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So first and second with one man gone. And now Teoscar Hernandez worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first offering is not close. Biggio on second. Bichette on at first with two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
So now 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air, center field. McCormick makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And he deals. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Three-0 down. And there's the strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely.
And it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Double play ball to second. Can't glove it cleanly to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. In there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The pitch. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first, Aledmys Diaz now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 0-1 swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Swing and a tapper. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the second out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's all for Jose Barrios. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose De Leon will take over here. He'll try to strand the runner at second. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Gurriel at second with 2 down. And that one ripped into right. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Astros 5 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the pitch. That one missed. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Three-2 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tucker makes the play. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's George Springer.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Slow roller to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 so far. Chapman gets a piece there. Two outs. Bounce to the right. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the speedy catcher, Corey Lee. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in. Right-handed reliever. And the 1-0 misses low.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brantley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for Houston as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That one felt good, and they've got their first run. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Kevin Biggio. And a foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. That one's in there. 0-1.
Seems like from day one his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So man aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one. McCullers a move to first. Bichette back in standing. And the right-hander deals. And ball one.
Ball. 2-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. Back here in Houston, here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. De Leon back to work. And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Julian Merriweather preparing to come on if needed. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike one. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Kicks and fires.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Here's Gurriel. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Aledmys Diaz now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Ball and a strike. There's a line drive to left field. Springer there makes the catch. Alex Bregman brings the power for Houston. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Top 6. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off left side. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. And the righty deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Gurriel at the plate now. That's ball 1. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. This one smoked out to left, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And at first, so up next for Toronto, George Springer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. So 2 balls and no strikes. And a pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. De Leon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and loosening in the pen. Righty delivers. Pitch misses outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now, Corey Lee. That one's in there, 0-1. That to right. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And he deals. That one missed. Now 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Bichette. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Julian Merriweather. And he'll be dealing with a runner on third.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an 8-run lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And next to hit for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And the 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-1. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
2 outs, nobody on. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. This to third. And that is the inning. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Astros 11 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Matt Chapman. Hawaii to kick the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Gwynn just absolutely killed it.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And here is Santiago Espinal. Slice to right, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jansen around third. The throw in, but it's offline. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Bo Bichette. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And it's 1-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Out to center. McCormick settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Espinal around third. He'll score easily. It's now 11-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Bregman settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 11 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. A wind in the pitch. Now one missed.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Out of here. Yuli Gurriel comes through, and they add to the lead. It's 12-3.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Adam Simber. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Aledmys Diaz up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Simber is ready. Line drive, caught.
Now back.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Man at first with one gone. Corey Lee, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Christian Javier. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. One away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Astros have some action in their pen. Rafael Montero appears to be getting loose. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And that one missing low. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And now it's 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's outside. Springer, the base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a bouncer. On the run, sends it over to first. Out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And the 0-1. Just missed. To the right side. Guerrero picks it up. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. On the ground to third. Chapman over to pick it up. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. And the right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. McCormick under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Kevin Biggio. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And now just 2 outs away. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. And he deals. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gurriel collects it. He handles it himself, and they're down to their last out. Two outs, base is empty. Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's a laser base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Tucker hustles to get it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Teoscar Hernandez next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just missed. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Next one misses, and now 3-0. Man at second. That's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a must-win for these guys. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
Well, Cindy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.